Okay, so I didn't really expect to make this video because I didn't expect that this would take place, but events have surfaced and basically Tanya is being harassed in person in relation to what has happened on the show, and this is ridiculous. Hey guys, it's Parag Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back again, it is daily and consistent content injected. Let's get straight into this video. Long story short, I'm doing a quick reunion online streaming event. There is only one ticket left. It's all in the bio if you guys want to check it out. Watch, the last one was great, so let me know. Anyways, let's get into this where Tanya is basically being harassed, guys, in person by people because of her movements on the show. And I think that this is ridiculous to the point where I feel like she genuinely needs some kind of security because I don't know what's going on. Somebody tweeted basically something saying, and I don't know why she was even laughing about it. I'm not going to show the tweet because I don't want then hate to go towards this person tweeting about it. I just saw Tanya from Love Island in Westfield and some girls walked up to her and said, "Shaq deserved better, by the way." And then she's like laughing. So evidently now being harassed in the public streets of London over a game show. It's not that deep, guys. It really isn't that deep. She's also now getting a lot of stress from people saying, you know, why hasn't she posted? She's the only Islander from the finale bunch who, it's been a week now, who has not posted, you know, with her man and etc. Why would she post after the vile comments under all of her pictures? Why wouldn't she now? Like, I don't understand. I feel like the people of the internet genuinely want to take somebody down or gang up on somebody and then still expect more from people and expect more from that person. And it doesn't make any sense because if all of that was coming onto you, you would want your piece. So why are people now upset because the girl has not posted with her man or herself or whatever? Why do you expect so much from somebody when you're taking so much from them at the same time? Like, it is really, really bizarre and frustrating because in these comments, guys, you have grown men who have wives and kids talking about her hair. Why are you talking about a young 23-year-old girl's hair? I don't understand. Why are you talking about a girl's hair in general? And why are you even in the comments like this? Moving so jobless. I don't understand. It's bizarre. And now there are people actually harassing this girl, saying that Shaq deserves better, etc., all in her face. And it's like, this is a game show. Why are people taking it so far with someone like Tanya? It doesn't make any sense. And it's ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. And there is no message from Love Island themselves, which I feel like they should put out to say, you know, leave her alone. She's getting a lot of XYZ. Why isn't that taking place? But when it was Jax now, they were doing up. When it was Chloe Burrows, they were doing up. But when it were, like, it's just so ridiculous to me that they can't even put out something just to remind people, because evidently it hasn't stopped. You know, it's continued to the point where it's in her face, people harassing her over a game show. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. I do feel like when it comes to people of color, brown, black people and their mental health, it's like we become adultified at an early age. And I feel like we have to take on the brunt of it because we can take on the brunt of it. There's no sense of fragility, being human, or, you know, the fact that the whole be kind movement, all of it is just BS. It doesn't make it, it's not real. It's all performative because, you know, the girl's getting not only harassed in the comments, but now in the streets. Wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't ever return to Instagram or takes, like, you know, weeks off. I just feel like it's constant. The girl was even getting acid attack threats for some tweets, and people are like, oh, when I see you. And listen, you might be like, oh, it's just, you know, an empty threat. This is London. Do you understand? London does not play when it comes to severe stuff like this and attacks like that because they're very common and they happen. One threat might be empty to you, but the threat's not coming to you. So you can't say it's an empty threat because it's not even directed at you. It's very serious. And I feel like at this point, you might need to walk around with security for the first couple of weeks coming out the show. Because who knows, some of this might now be reignited post-reunion. It's ridiculous. And I just feel like at this point, I don't know why there aren't any official statements coming out saying leave the girl alone, and why people are laughing at the fact that she's been harassed. And it's just weird. It's a game show, man. This is why we can't have nice things, guys. This is why we can't have shows like this. And, you know, it's different having a girl or boy of, you know, a girl specifically of color, being a villain. But we can't have that. Forget that. Because look what happens. People don't let things go. They take extra layers of hate that goes forward for it. You can't, like, forget it. Forget it for future seasons, because clearly the hate is just continuing and it's not stopping, and the girl is being harassed on the streets. And It's just bizarre and doesn't make any sense. So I hope they put out some official statement, number one. Number two, these grown men need to get out of these comments of a young girl's profile and go actually do a job. And number three, I don't know why people are coming up to her and Shaq and saying that, you know, he deserves better. Your perception of what you think somebody deserves as better is based on editing. Your perception of what you think of Shaq deserving better is based on editing. It's based on an hour of editing that is all clipped and whatever. So whether you have a conclusion of whether they're going to be a good couple or not in the future, who cares? The show's ended. Get over it. Once the show ends, people need to really move on. And I've said this so many times post Love Island. People just continue, and it must be because they're jobless. Because I don't understand. It must be because you must be jobless if you sit there and are doing all of this and are harassing her in person. Hopefully there is extra layers of security. Hopefully something like this takes place, or there are statements coming out, because I don't ever, at this point, at this rate, this girl does not need to post anything on her gram, whatever, because you're just going to open the floodgates to so many more of these people. And then people will get upset if she would, you know, turn off the comments. You can't win with the internet. It is going to be undefeated till the end of the day. That's just how it is. She's going to get dragged either way, even if she locks off the comments, but you're locking them off to protect and defend your mental health. But the perception of that is you're weak. Are you weak, or are you savoring your mental health? Are you weak, or are you prioritizing yourself and your value? It's bizarre. Like it really is dangerous. And I feel like as years go on, the internet is only getting more and more dangerous. So it's wild. In her bio though, she did put a YouTube link. And I feel like that is very clever, because a lot of people, when they come out of Love Island, they don't want to be jumping on YouTube. And I feel like when you need to do that as an islander, because, you know, if this is the world you want to go into, jump on something like YouTube, not on TikTok, not on the gram, go on YouTube, because that is a platform that I feel like, you know, islanders should go on, but they go on it way too late, a year or two after, or 6 or 7 months after, and it's like jump on it straight away once you get out. So she's already put the link in the bio, and there already are subscribers there, and I see her being a YouTuber, doing up lifestyle hauls, doing up Q&As, videos with other, like I see her doing that. It makes sense, it fits. So I think that's definitely a good venture for her to go on and go through. And at this point, guys, please leave the islanders alone. The show is done. People are over obsessed, and I find it to be, I just don't, it's just given jobless, because for you to be going up to somebody in a mall and telling them that they don't deserve better than this person or this person, like, what are you doing? Like where does that take you? And I feel like it's just pure bullying, it's harassment, and it's scary to go out and have people come up to your face and say stuff to you about a game show. About whether you agree or disagree with how somebody moved. And then people want to complain about how Love Island becomes boring. Like, I complain about Love Island's become boring or whatever. We can't have nice things. We can't have entertainment, because people in this UK take it so seriously. It's really scary for you to be going up to people and doing the most, because London also is not big. It's very small. And, you know, I feel like she might want to go into hiding for a bit at this point, and might feel like she wants to, because it's in the comments. And when you see so many people in your comments, you think they're everywhere outside as well. And you become paranoid. And then, you know, if you are somebody who has mental health related issues, then, you know, it can be a slippery slope. So I feel like going on the show can be an investment, 100%, but it can also, in this day and age, be so risky, because you have nonsense like this going on. And I feel like there's so much misogynoir that is going on as well. And I just feel like, I just wish that the officials put out a statement. I feel like that will just really just X a lot of it out. So hopefully they put out something post reunion or something, because I didn't expect to be hearing that the girl's getting harassed in the streets over her behavior. Like, you lot are moving weird. And then acid attack threats. Like, what the hell is going on? Anyways, let me know your thoughts. A reunion link in the bio for the last ticket remaining for anybody who wants to join. And, you know, assuming that it does, but if it does sell out, like my last one, and people still want to come, just DM, and I can just see what I can do. Like, no harm opening up to a few more. But yeah, the link for you below. We'll watch the reunion, comment on it, react to it, and then discuss the whole season at the end together. And the last one was lit. Anyways, let me know your thoughts are, and I'll catch you guys soon.